All right, take two. Now it's working. There we go. Now I can see the thing. Hello. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Gotta love the internet. Hi, Stacy. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for being a top fan. Good evening. Hi. Hi, Kev. Technical difficulties. My apologies. I thought I was going deaf. No. There's always a fucking snag, isn't there? No, there's like a little sound bar thing that moves when I talk, so I know that the sound is working. And it wasn't moving. So I was like, can you even fucking hear me? And then my internet went out on the laptop for some reason. Technical shit. So annoying. Don't slap your ears. Don't do that. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Dear Madam Live. The text line is open. Dear Madam, the email is always open. I haven't got any new write-ins for the week. So we're going to be referring to the text chain. If anybody wants to text in, you can. The number is in the description. And reads for the chat, I guess. We're just going to chit-chat and hang out and see what happens. Updates for you guys. Let's see what's new. What's been going on? What's new? Oh, my Dear Madam email has been flooded with emails from teachers. I don't know if you all saw my post earlier this week about our charitable efforts for the month of August and September. For June and July, we raised almost $1,000 for Trans Lifeline. So kudos to you all. And I appreciate you and your support of the trans community, as always. And for the month of August and September, we are donating our charitable efforts towards teachers and education. So I have called upon Title I teachers to email me their classroom wish lists. That is a popular thing that they do now, on top of the recommended school supplies that they ask for parents to provide. Teachers often do a classroom wish list as well, if anybody would like to donate extra supplies, or there's another one, or anything to their classroom. So, and I was looking at some of the lists that I posted today, and it varies between library books, school supplies. The biggest thing that I noticed that I really hope people help out with is hygiene products, things like tampons and soap and wipes and things like that. Hand sanitizer, that kind of thing. So I think that's really, 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 especially tampons, really, really, really important for us to help our teachers get those hygiene products for their kids. So yeah, and the response at first was kind of a little bit of a dwindle, and then kind of overnight it blew up a bit, and it's becoming one of my most viewed videos right now. It's kind of going viral, I guess, on my channels. And I have received, I'm not kidding, I have received hundreds of emails with teachers' links throughout all day. I've been getting them. I woke up this morning because my phone kept vibrating and blowing up. And I was like, what is happening? And it was teachers sending me their wish list and sending big thank yous, because these Title I teachers are the most affected by government cuts and stuff like that. So if you don't know, a Title I school is often a school that is government has heavy government funding. And often the students at those schools are in some kind of need, either they come from low-income households or maybe special needs, things like that. So it's schools that rely a lot on government funding. And with our recent administration, there's been a lot of cuts, and one teacher told me that normally she gets a budget of $300 for her classroom, and this year it was literally cut in half. So yeah, what is $150 going to get you, for your classroom, honestly? So yeah, what I've been doing is I'm taking chunks of these. There are so many of them. It's a little bit overwhelming. And I didn't expect this many people to message me, and I'm glad I'm doing it for 2 months, so that we can provide a lot of help to a lot of people. But it is slightly overwhelming for me. I didn't realize this many people were going to be reaching out and wanting to be considered for this. And I'm going to be very honest. I don't think I'm going to get to all of them, obviously. But I think I've got a system that works. I'm leaving it anonymous. I'm just putting the link to the list that the teachers might have, their name on it and their school and stuff like that. But I'm not favoring anyone. It's all first come, first serve. I'm literally going in order of people that email me. And I'm putting the link to their wish list on my story on Instagram. And then I also created a highlight reel on my profile so that after my story expires, the links are still available and visible on my profile. So if you can't help today, but you want to help in the future, head to the Help a Teacher highlight reel on my profile, pick a list at random, and see if you can donate some stuff and help out a teacher or two. That would be lovely. So I'm going to be talking about this a lot during Monday Night Lives. I shared 5 links today. I'm going to do 5 more tomorrow for Monday, and then we're going to let it sit for a second, and we're going to see what happens. But every few days or so, or once or twice a week, I'm going to be posting 5 or 6 teacher links to their wish lists, so that we can help them out. But yeah, some of them are library books. Some of them are obviously supplies that they need: crayons, markers, pens, tape, glue, the classics that you might need. And then some of them are also, like I said, hygiene products that are definitely a necessity. So if you're feeling generous, make sure you head to my Instagram, official Madam Adam. Make sure you check that out. And there's another one. And help out a teacher in need. That's going to be what we're doing for our charity for August and September. And if you're a Title I teacher, don't be afraid to send me an email. I'm going down the list, and we'll see what happens. And I obviously don't expect to help everyone and to get to everybody, as I said. And I hope we understand that. It's not personal. I'm not trying to exclude you. I am only one person. I do believe I have a large platform, even though not many people come to this live or my subscriber live. Actually, I was kind of surprised this week. Subscriber live, there was literally nobody there. There was no one at Instagram subscriber live. So if you want an exclusive live with me, Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern is exclusive to Instagram and TikTok subscribers. And I'm offering free reads. It's like $5 a month to subscribe. And you get to hang out with me. We went through the book 101 Scary Stories, because I'm kind of bringing back some of that book club energy that we used to have last year. So yeah, we read some scary stories, and only one person was in the comments with me as a subscriber, which is so weird because I have so many followers and I've got so many people commenting on my stuff, and it's weird what people see and what they don't see, the posts that I make about subscribers and stuff like that. And I put it in my story. And so I'm not sure the algorithm or how that happens. I mean, even now there's only like 10, 11 people in this live. So, and it's free reads. So, you know what I mean? I'm not sure what people are missing or the lack of attraction to the live. I'm not sure. But Sunday nights are free reads. Saturdays for subscribers are free reads. Monday nights are free reads. The content is free. Wednesday through Friday is paid reads. But yeah, I do a lot of free work in an effort to bring more people in and grow my audience and show you what I've got. And I mean, those of you like Karen, Marlo, Kev, Shell, um, uh, there's always new people. Every single live, there are always new people. So um, the reintroduction of me and what I do and hoping to grow my audience. I'm still subscribed on Instagram, but I never get the alerts for Saturday nights. Yeah, that's so weird, right? Like it's so weird. So I don't know. We gotta I guess I mean that's what the live schedule is for. Kieran, you're always in. Yeah. You're like code on the laptop. Yes, you're always in the chat. You're always around. And I really appreciate that. I really do. You help so much in the chat and inform people about how things work. And you're like an unofficial mod, and I really appreciate that. That's another big thing that I really love is that a lot of my moderators do great work for me. Danny, Kev, Marlo, you guys all do great work for me, and I really appreciate you. And but I also love the fact that my lives are able to be community run as well. The community also helps and says, hey, go to the website madamadam.com. He's reading somebody, don't be a dick. You know what I'm saying? It's yeah. I'm a subscriber on Instagram too, and even for YouTube I don't get notifications but love the schedule. Yeah, it's so wild what people see and don't see, what if you get notifications, if you don't. It's so weird, you know and it's frustrating for me as a creator because I'm trying so hard, you know I'm trying so hard to do good work, to provide good readings, to give people what they want, to provide a free service when I can that makes sense for me. Yeah, it's frustrating. You know what I mean? Wonder if they changed notification settings on apps and if we need to all go check them out. And maybe, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, honestly. Um, I will make sure I'm on their Saturday nights now. That would be great. If you would like to join, Kev, if you would like. It's kind of old book club energy. I think Saturday night subscriber live should be more of a get to know Adam kind of live. It should be more of a hangout and a get to know you kind of chit chat kind of thing, kind of like this one. And I like to share, a bit more, and we read scary stories, but yeah, I'm doing free reads on Saturdays as well. So yeah, I too have seen I've been getting your live notifications 30 minutes late. See, what is that? Oh, that'd be great, Shell. No pressure at all. I'm just telling you guys how I feel. There's been a lot going on. Yeah, love the old book club energy. Yeah, right? It's fun. It's a good time. There are these cute little short stories that are based on true events that are kind of fucked up, and it's really fun to read. So, yeah. What else is going on? So we've got charity happening. We've got the teacher thing going on, which is really exciting. And I hope that it's well received. And, there's always somebody in my DMs that's like, what about me? There's always somebody that's complaining about it. You should be careful with that. You know what I mean? Someone asked what I'm doing with the money, and I'm like, what money? Like, I'm not getting any money. I'm not like when I said that we raised over almost $1,000 for Trans Lifeline. Someone messaged me and said, yeah, how much of that did you pocket? And I was like, I don't get it. I don't see any of that. I provide the method of donation for you to do it. If you remember in the past, there have been people that have been like, oh, can I just Cash App you and you do it? And I'm like, no, I want no part of it. I don't want that. People would send me gifts on TikTok and say, can't you donate the gift money? TikTok takes 50% of everything you gift. So stop sending me gifts. You're just giving TikTok money. That's all you're doing. I don't even get all of it. Gifts are lovely and helpful. And, I mean, they don't exactly pay the bills. It's a nice little extra couple $100 every now and then. But yeah, TikTok takes a percentage, a big percentage. Meta doesn't take nearly as much. But TikTok is bad. It's bad about their monetization. I just got monetized on YouTube and allowed ads so that I could try to make some money from this, but I haven't even hit $100 yet. You can't cash out your YouTube until you at least reach $100. And I think I've made like $20 from all of my videos, and every video on YouTube at least gets like 2,000 views. So all of those videos, I've only made like $20. You see what I'm saying? Like we're not making money on, at least I'm not making money on streaming and posting. I'm not making money through social media, live readings, readings is really where I make my money, So I do these lives and do the free ones to help promote my private schedule and hope that people want to get a private session with me, which has been a lot lately. I've got a lot of new clients lately that have been really lovely to me. A lot of really lovely people that are going through a tough time, and I'm glad that I can help them out. I love my job. I really do. People just assuming you get the money, especially when it says it's for a donation. Yeah, people love to find a negative. People love to find a negative and try to make a villain out of you in some way, shape, or form, or they just find it hard to believe or whatever, But yeah, new clients have been great. So private sessions are still on a summer sale. 30-minute sessions are $55.55 right now. I think they're going to be for a while. I think I kind of really like that price. I think it's affordable for people, and it's bringing in some new folks. So I think it's going to stick with, I might stick with that for a while. So yeah, what else is going on? Oh, guess who has a nail appointment on Tuesday? Finally, I'm very excited. My nail tech was like, oh my God, I miss you. So Tuesday morning, I've got a nail appointment. Gonna get my claws back. Yes, I'm so excited. Can't wait. Nails are a part of my brand, and I took a break from them for a while because I needed to give my nail beds a break, and it just got to be too much. It got to be too I couldn't close my hands. You know what I'm saying? I just got too tired of the lobster claws, and I had nails for about 2 years consecutively. Having consistent acrylics for about 2 years. It was a lot. It was hard at times. You learn to function. But I grew to love them so much, and they became such a part of my personality. And I love the way they look on me. I love the way they make me feel. They make me gesture differently. They make me do different things with my hands. So yeah, I'm really excited. Do you know which ones you're getting? Yeah, I'm going to get my, my French ombre back, the pink to white ombre. No designs or anything yet. I just want my classics back where it looks kind of natural, but my claws, I always do a stiletto nail. So yeah, just my classic pink to white French ombre. I really love them and the way they look. So looking forward to having them back, going on Tuesday. Then I need to get with my hair girl. I need to get rid of all of this back here. I'm kind of over it. And I need a perm. I need to trim the mop that's up here. I love my curls, but I need a little touch up, little things that make you feel good, little things that boost the morale. So I'm really excited. Look out when the nails come back. The attitude's probably coming with them. So be aware. Oh, there's another Title One email. Oh, thank you. My shirt. Yeah, I got this at the Mickey Halloween party a couple years ago, I think. Yeah, this is one of my favorite tees. People always really like it. And when I wear this to the parks, I always get the straight guys that are like, nice shirt. I don't know what that is. I get that with my leg sleeve a lot too. It's always straight guys that are like, hey, nice leg sleeve, man. I'm like, thanks. Thank you. Oh my God. uh, so yeah, Dustin's been in a lot of rehearsal for Halloween at Disney. The party starts like next week almost, the 15th. Coming up fast. Coming up really fast. The first night of the Mickey's Halloween party is August 15th, and it goes until Halloween. And then Halloween Horror Nights starts at the end of this month, at the end of August into, I think it starts early September. So, and we've got passes for the month of September. So very excited about that as well. Universal is changing some things with how they're doing some of the crowd control. And yeah, so expect a lot of, I'm going to be making a lot of content at the Halloween party at Mickey's, especially because my husband's in the parade and everything. So, and he's right up front, going to get to see him a lot. Really looking forward to that. I might go live for the parade as well, but I'm definitely going to vlog it and make some content and show you guys the party and what it's like and everything. I think I'm dressing up as Christopher Robin, I think. Just because it's easy, you know? I have a Winnie the Pooh plushie that I love, and Dustin was like, it'd be really cute if you were Christopher Robin, you could bring Winnie. And I'm like, that's a great fucking idea, because it's just shorts and a t-shirt, you know? Because that's my shit, right? Is that I want comfort. I want to be comfortable. Last year when we went, we were Merlin and Arthur from Sword in the Stone, and we both had these like flowy robe things that were very comfortable to wear. So it's going to be fucking hot, and I just want to make sure that I'm comfy. So I got to find a shirt. I have shorts. I've got blue shorts and everything. So I just need to find like a yellow kind of wide collared shirt to be Christopher Robin, I think. So I'm going to be an older, tattooed Christopher Robin. So, and I need to make sure I meet Winnie the Pooh and friends in their Halloween costumes. Yeah. So it's a good time. The party's really fun. It's super cute. And they theme Space Mountain. They theme the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. Space Mountain is pitch fucking black. You think it's dark now? They turn off all of the lights. So it is pitch black. And they play like Night on Bald Mountain. They play a bunch of like villain tracks and everything. So it is really, really fun and spooky-ooky. But it's trick-or-treating around the park and rides and parades and fireworks and shit. It's a good fucking time, honestly, if you're into that. So, anywho, let's get to some tarot. Do I have any volunteers from the chat? I just got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teacher wish lists in the past 5 minutes. Danny, excellent. Kev, I will get to you. Absolutely. Danny commented first, so I'm going to start with you. I'll be participating on Art on the Green the first day of it, so maybe I can watch the live while I paint. Yeah. Absolutely. I volunteer as tribute. I'll get to as many people as I can. Danny, darling. Let's see. Uno, dos, tres. All right. Where are we being stubborn? 9 of Cups energy. Nine of Cups, my friend, stubborn energy, emotional grudges. You are capable of granting your own emotional wishes, but you can't be so stubborn about how things have to happen or what we expect for them to happen or how we expect them to happen. Oh, I got a text from somebody too. Okay, cool. We will get into that. Six of Pentacles energy. A more even exchange of energy, please. You're very generous. You're very giving. But we need to make sure that that comes back to you, that you are returning that energy to yourself. The High Priestess would love your attention, your patience and stillness. There's some things to uncover from within. Yes? So the High Priestess is symbolic of what it means to read tarot, what it means to look inward. Contemplation, which requires patience and stillness. You have to still the water to see clearly through it. So a more even exchange of energy. Hits right at home. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Let's read this text. I think it's a follow-up. Hi again. It's good to see you feeling better. Thank you so much. I really am. He said okay to an afternoon Zoom date. I sent him the link, but ended up ghosted. Will the cards say I'll still be single by the time we are knee deep in all things pumpkin spice? Let's see. You got ghosted on a Zoom date? That is like, that's worse than being stood up in public. Isn't it? I don't know, chat. What do you think of that? Being stood up for a Zoom date? That's cold. Don't forget, my friends, to hit that thumbs up for me. Don't just heart the live, hit the thumbs up underneath. If you don't mind, that would help me out a lot. Brutal, right? Yes. It happens. Just take it to the chin and move on. That's so true. We don't want to fester in that energy. High Priestess for you. Flew out of the deck. I don't think you'll be single. I don't think so. If we're going to make this a lovey-dovey spread, the King of Cups implies that there's someone for you. You know what I mean? The King of Cups implies that there is someone who's willing to lead with love for you, that there is someone potentially coming your way, you know? High Priestess energy, though, you should be in a time of self-discovery. We have to think about what you learned from this experience. Three of Wands, look to the horizon, look to the future, try to be optimistic, remember your passionate self, and make sure you're sticking to your own plans. You know what I mean? So, King of Cups could be a potential love for you. Outside of a lovey-dovey reading, the King of Cups is the reminder that you need to lead with love and compassion. So for yourself and for people around you, try to be forgiving. I just got 3 more classroom wish lists. It's so overwhelming. But yeah, it's time to lead with compassion. It's time to lead with love, and truth and kindness is all you owe anybody. And at the end of the day, you have to be honest and kind with yourself first. So, but I don't think you'll be single by the fall. I really don't. So, I hope you resonate, and I hope that happens. Thank you for texting. Oh, there's another text. Lovely. Hi, I haven't caught you in a minute, and I am to catch you tonight. LOL. I've recently lost my direction, and I'm stuck in a rut. What's next for me, and how do I achieve it? This is from a 725 number. I'm going to participate in OtakuCon Anime Expo in DC this weekend. That's exciting. Is Hangyodan the character you like? Can see if there are any exclusives there. I am obsessed with Hangyodan. He is my Hello Kitty character of choice, and he is vastly underrepresented. I will say that. They recently came out with a clown collection of him. Like Hangyodan is like a clown because he is a comedian. He's a stand-up comic. And he has Octi, his little octopus buddy. But Hong Yodan and I are birthday twins. His birthday is March 14th. So that's why I'm like, that's my guy, you know, Pisces, fish. He's literally a fish, you know, he's a stand-up comic. I think I'm funny. So yeah, Hong Yodan's my guy. I love Hangy. I have a little collection of things in my bedroom of him. I've got some t-shirts and I've got lots of plushies, keychains, figurines. I've got lots of, when I find something Hangyodan, I tend to grab it, you know, because it's hard to find. But yeah, he's my Hello Kitty character of choice, and he is vastly underrepresented, and it is so fucking annoying. Anyway, the 725 number, what's next for you and how do you achieve it? Get out of this rut that we're stuck in. All right, we got to process the grief. Process the grief, 5 of Cups energy. The emotional negatives have begun to outweigh the positives, hence the rut that we're in and the feelings that we're having to get you out of this rut. I love the suggestion here. First of all, have hope, the star. Your strengths align, karma aligns. It's not all bad. Things are looking up. Hope is not lost. Page of Wands energy is really lovely and really the thing I want to talk about. This is about spiritual messaging, you getting messages from spirit and signs and synchronicities that you need to get the fuck up. That's one thing. And 2, it's about nostalgia and the rekindling of old passion. There's got to be a time in your life when you felt good, when you had direction, when you were focused, when you had passion, you looked forward to getting up every day. What were you doing? What was the thing? What was that thing that you were doing all the time? You know? What was the thing that you were doing? What was a day-to-day that you were doing with your life? And see if that thing still resonates in the present, and see if you can adapt it to your situation now. As an example, for me, I used to swim competitively from elementary school up to college when I quit to do theater. I was also bullied by the team, so I was like, fuck this. But I was passionate. I looked good, felt good. And I did swim. I pretty much swam every day. So when I was in a rut last year, I got back into swimming and it made me feel good again. And I remembered that part of me. And that's also why I got back into reading a lot of books, because I was a big bookworm and I wanted to get back into that and, you know, feel that feeling you get when you kind of let a book take you away. So I got back into those passionate things to rekindle something in myself. And that's what I think you should do as well. Find that thing and bring it to the present and see if it still resonates. Okay? Give that some thought. All right. Got about 15 minutes left or so. Plenty of time for some more readings. Let's see. Rose, did you still want to get a reading? Karen, I'll get to you next. Oh, you text me from a 559 number. Oh, I don't see it. I don't see it. Do you want to put it in the chat for me? Maybe it didn't go through yet. Awesome, Shell. I'll see if I get to you. Don't worry. In a situationship with a longtime friend, how does Ruben really feel about you? Okay, well, that's not really something tarot does. Tarot is about you, babe. So we're going to do a read about you. But how does Ruben really feel about you? You have to ask them. You know what I'm saying? That depends on whether or not you feel chosen. You know, relationships are all, love is all choice. You know, and the only unconditional love that's capable of existing is from parent to child, and a love that you feel from yourself. So it's tarot's not really going to tell you about other people, you know. So we don't predict the future. Prediction is pattern recognition. So all we're really doing is recognizing the patterns and making suggestions based on those patterns. So yeah, so let's look at it. We'll see what you need to hear and in relation to this relationship, and how you should go about finding out how they really feel, what the suggestion is about how you can find that out, or what you can do to believe, that kind of thing. All right. Well, tarot does have a lovely sense of humor. Justice, my friend. A lot of this is karmic. A lot of this is up to you and your karma. You have to remember that karma is just the oven. You build the batter and put it in there. Karma spits out what you give her. So it's up to the actions that you take. It's up to action and reaction. You know, if you want to know how they really feel about you, you ask and you'll get an answer, you know. Six of Swords energy. It's about the journey right now. It's about the day to day. It's about the stuff that you take with you. You know, Five of Pentacles energy does suggest that this relationship is going to go through some hardship. It's going to go through some rough spots. Five of Pentacles energy in relation to romance can also be like a trauma bond that we might share. So I would be wary of that, and, you know, being overly connected for the wrong reasons. But Six of Swords energy, think about the day to day. Do you feel chosen by this person daily? You know, talk about love language. Your love language and how you want to be loved is going to change consistently. We might have a method of love that we like to give, that we're good at giving others, but how you receive love is going to ebb and flow and change. And maybe communicating that need can show you that this person does care about you, you know? So it's karmic. It's up to the actions you take, and what you put into this relationship is what you get out of it. So give that some thought, my love. Yeah, you're very welcome. I'm so glad you're receptive to it. That's amazing. Thank you, Rose. Kieran, you're up next. Ace of Cups, Three of Wands, Empress. New emotional beginnings. Cleanse, my friend. We have to cleanse. Cleanse the past off of you. Forgive yourself for how hard you are on you. Three of Wands energy. Look to the future. Think about the plan. Remember that the future only holds what you carry with you. So Three of Wands energy, stick to the plan, look to the horizon, consider the future. And then the Empress, my love, self-care, wellness, nurture, tend to yourself like a garden. Mother yourself the way you would mother a child. Empress energy suggests that you're going to be in a place of self-love that is infectious. So that's lovely. But it requires cleanse of the past. It requires release, forgiveness, planning of passion. Make sense? Let the Empress wrap her arms around you and show you love. Kev. Good. I'm glad we're making sense. Kev, darling. Ooh, this is loud. We like a 10 of Pentacles. We like that. Tangible signs of abundance, money, opportunities, gifts, that money coming around. We love that. Devil energy, though, babe. You're in your own way somewhere. You've bound yourself to something that's hindering you more than helping you. That devil card is in your way. You're in your way somewhere. But all is not lost. You have the sun here. So the light is at the end of the tunnel. Optimism. Things are looking up. New ideas, fresh starts, joy. So it's like we've got the threat of a slip back into some old ways, back into some old toxicity. So you have to be honest with yourself about some things, it seems. But other than that, the other two cards are vastly positive. Really nice, really good. Yeah, absolutely. Love you guys too. Thank you. We're having a good time. Shell, are you ready? Sha-la-da-na-na-na-na-na. Yes, all right. You said you've been reading your own tarot lately. How's that going? Well, I hope. Yeah, Prod, I can do you next. Just do me a favor and hit that thumbs up for me if you're gonna be here. I would really appreciate that. It helped me out a lot. All right, Shell. 8 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands is the recurring card this evening. A lot of change getting ready to happen. I need guidance on how to navigate it. Son going to school for the first time. Oh my God, that's exciting and scary and sad at the same time. All right, well, we have to look to the horizon and remember the plan. That's one thing. You have the Eight of Wands here, which I kind of really love. It's just a succession of sticks, and it looks kind of like a meteor shower to me. And the best way that I can explain it is that it's like you're standing outside and the night sky is above you, and you see a meteor, shooting star across the sky. And then not just one, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them come across you. And you're just like, holy shit, wow. You just experienced something unique. You got to see it. It was for you. And there's this feeling that I don't know what's going on and what that means exactly, but something magical is happening. That's what that card means. Eight of Pentacles energy. We have to build consistent habits. Consistent habits. Hard work and consistency. We have to know the difference between hard work and overwork. So make sure you stick to your plan. What's the long-term goal? And what are the short-term steps we can take to get there? I really like that Eight of Wands, though. Magical things are happening. Good. I'm glad you resonate. All right, T. Prada, your turn. You're welcome, friends. Thank you. I'm glad you're loving this. Oh, shit. Three of Wands again. You watch me shuffle. You watch me shuffle. When redundant cards come out, I swear it is magic. It is just the randomness of the cards, but every time there is at least one redundant card every live. And tonight it's the Three of Wands. It's about looking forward, looking to the horizon, considering the future, and the passionate plans we can make toward it. Now, you have these other two fabulous cards. You've got the Knight of Swords, which is about courage. It's about courage and attacking your goals, moving with your whole heart, because it makes sense for you to do so. Look before you leap, think before you speak, but courage, my friend, courage to move forward. And then the Magician, manifestation. The formula for manifestation is BAM. Belief plus action is manifestation. You have to believe that things are possible, take actions on it, and manifestation is just naturally what follows. Bam. So I hope you resonate. Well, those are the reads for the evening. Thank you guys so much. This has been great. Thank you for the chit chat, for the hangout, for the free reads. It's been a pleasure. Don't forget to check out the Help a Teacher highlight reel on my Instagram if you'd like to donate to some school supplies to a teacher in need. Make sure you check out my content. My latest deck review of Horror Tarot came out this week. So make sure you check that one out. It is a gnarly deck, really fun, really gruesome. So make sure you check that out. Thank you for spending time with me. It's been a pleasure. I will see you guys tomorrow night for Monday Night Live. All right. Paid readings later. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's going to be an after party. I kind of need some self-care. So we'll see. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. A pleasure as always. Have a great evening. I'll see you later, guys.